I would like to begin by sharing a story with you. In August of 1918, a little girl was born in West Virginia. By the young age of 13, this little girl began to attend high school. Now, this high school was associated with the Hampton Institute, where she was born. Upon graduating high school, she then obtained her undergraduate degree in mathematics from the Hampton Institute. She then went on to start teaching at the age of 18 mathematics in public schools. Now, she then got accepted into a master's program at the University of West Virginia, where she obtained her master's degree in mathematics. Now, by 1952, she had began to work for the NACA as a human computer. And throughout the years, she began to provide mathematics for aeronautics. Now, in 1957, the USA found themselves in a space race with the Soviet Union. This is when this young woman was called upon to work for NASA and help with determining logistics for outer space orbiting. She continued her work with NASA until her eventual retirement. This woman passed away in 2005. Now, the remarkable thing is, I did not share anything determining about this young woman. I determined that she was a woman. I determined the time that she was born in. And based upon those two dynamics, we can already see that that type of diversity was not accepted at that time. However, what if I added on top of that, she was a black woman? Now, this woman, Katherine Johnson, during her time working with the NACA and for NASA, up until and almost through the civil rights movement, she was not able to use bathrooms used by the same individuals doing the same work, only of different color. Now, you can imagine being told that your differences make you less of a human could definitely stifle your ability to work for a company. Now, additionally, not only does that type of mentality stifle the ability to work for a company, but it also stifles innovation. However, through perseverance and hard work and the ultimate inclusion of her into the workplace, she was able to do amazing things for the United States. And the reason why I bring this up in this way is because this type of stifling and this type of systematic oppression still continues within our leadership styles. We're still so quick to put people in boxes. We see people who have differences, who don't look like us, who don't speak like us, who don't think like us, and we put them into boxes with each other. And we say, you cannot come out of that box and be in my box. However, not only does that stifle the ability to actually be a part of the team, but it also stifles any innovation that could take place. Now, how do we change this? Now, as leaders, we have to start and look at ourselves. We have to start and understand who we are as individuals and what we bring to the table. When we can understand who we are as individuals, we can then address the differences in others. Now, how does that happen? Now, the first step is through effective communication. We must be open with our team members, understand and try to locate differences and celebrate them and understand them. Make those people who are of diverse backgrounds feel as though they are a part of the team. Now, if innovation and inclusion wasn't enough, at the very base of it all, the reason why people should never feel as though they're not welcome and as though their differences are looked down upon is because we are all made in the image of Christ. God has made us in his image, and by doing so, we all have value. Whether we have brown skin or white skin, whether we're black or white or Asian, no matter what our differences, God has made us in his image. And that in and of itself is to be celebrated. It's to be praised that we are all made in that beautiful image. Now, to go further from here, we need to also train those around us. We need to train those who are on our teams to look for these differences and praise these differences as well. Now we can do that through diversity workshops. Begin to ask people questions that are extremely introspective and how they would answer that, and to see how they feel impacted when they are viewed differently and when they're not accepted. And we need to begin by opening up these conversations with our teams so that way they begin to take on this mindset of inclusion as well. Now, myself as a leader in the workforce, where I see myself taking this is impacting our new team members in my work. Now, as I continue to grow as a corporate trainer, I have the ability to impart this inclusive culture. And not only does that allow this culture to bring in new people of diverse backgrounds and make them feel welcome, but it also celebrates their diversity and continues to help us grow as a company and see change and to see innovation take place. Additionally, I've seen this happen within my own team already. Now, I'm not a team lead established. However, I have been able to see individuals within my own team accept, embrace, and motivate people in their differences to explore those differences that they have and utilize them. Because as we discover our differences, as we utilize them, we not only grow ourselves, but we also help others grow around us.